seeing Blue as Kiara and hearing her voice come out of that character. Oh. Give me a second, because I'm still I can't believe that's my baby. Oh, that's so amazing. It was really hard to focus and to do my job after that. So I was like, wait, hold up, guys. Y'all gotta give me a second. I have to digest that. I'm so proud of her. Somebody wants to join.
So it looks like Beyoncé and Jay-Z's fans are continuing to notice more and more that their son Sir is rarely in any of their appearances. Apparently, for some reason, Beyoncé is always posting with Rumi and Blue, and I totally understand that. It's because they are girls. But how come we don't even see Sir with Jay-Z child? Is it because there's something medically wrong with Sir? Like, people have been speculating, are the Carters really hiding their son? Or is Sir just a quiet child who doesn't care for the lights and camera like his grandma suggested?
Sir interested in?
Sir is very quiet and is very, very smart and does all of the number stuff. So he's not into the fashion stuff as much. But
Okay, anyone who has followed the Carters knows that they have always spoken so highly of their kids and how they try as much as possible to spend time with them, even amidst all the fame and their busy schedules. For instance, during an episode of Kevin Hart's Heart to Heart series on Peacock, Jay-Z spoke candidly about how much he tries to prioritize taking time from music to be with his 3 kids, saying this is all you have, that's the only thing we control. It's how you spend your time every second that you spend. You're spending away from the development of these people that you brought here, that you love more than anything in the world. So what are you going to spend the time on that changed practically everything for me? On the other hand, Beyoncé has also said that her priority is making sure her kids have as much normally and privacy as possible, especially as they get older. She told GQ, "I have made an extreme effort to stay true to my boundaries and protect myself and my family. No amount of money is worth my peace. I try only to tour when my kids are out of school. I always dreamt of a life where I could see the world with my family and expose them to different languages, architecture, and lifestyles about the privacy." A source told Hollywood Life, "She tries her best to keep life as normal for her children. She was instrumental in choosing schools for Blue to attend and made sure to choose the most PR private school she could find so that Blue could just be a normal child in preschool. Like all children, her age child. I get that maintaining as much privacy as possible shields their family from unwanted scrutiny and invasive media attention, enabling them to control the narrative of their public image. But if that was the case, then we wouldn't see all the 3 children as much in public. But we see a lot of Blue Ivy and Rumi, and I mean a lot, especially Blue and..."
Really amazing experience, and I feel like everybody that's a part of this is so helpful and supportive. The director, Barry, is a really sweet person, and he tells me ways that I can improve in my lines, and he's very supportive of me and tells me in the nicest way possible, and I feel like so does everybody else. And I feel like this is just a great experience for me, and I'm really happy for girls that look like me all around the world are able to watch this movie and hear and see themselves in it.
I mean, when Blue was only 2 days old, her vocals were featured on her father's song Glory, which earned her the title of Guinness World Record holder for being the youngest person to have a song appear on a Billboard chart in 2020. She was also featured in her mother's song Brown Skin Girl. And for this, Blue brought home a Bet Her Award, an NNAACP Image Award, and a Grammy Award for Best Music Video. For her feature, she is also the second youngest individually credited winner of a Grammy Award. Aside from her musical accomplishments, Blue has helped induct her dad into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, provided narration for a book. And we have seen her multiple times in Beyoncé's performances, for instance, when Beyoncé returned to the stage for an epic performance in Dubai in January 2023. Blue made a special appearance during the hour-long set to sing a duet of Brown Skin Girl a few months later in May 2023. Blue Ivy stepped out for the opening night of her mom's Renaissance World Tour, which kicked off in Stockholm, Sweden, and she performed a few more times with Beyoncé. Blue's latest appearance was on Mufasa, and even though it was right after the time when Jay-Z was being accused of SA involving a 13-year-old, Blue was still out there making appearances, in fact. According to her grandmother, Blue also has a lot of other talents that the world is yet to experience.
What other hidden talents does she have that the world?
A lot of them.
Give us a couple more.
She paints, she draws, she does poetry. She's just...
As far as Rumi is concerned, we have also seen her quite a few times. And she appears to following in the footsteps of her sister, and her mom Rumi has even modeled for her mother's fashion brand, Ivy Park, and Jay-Z took Blue Ivy and Rumi to the 2024 Super Bowl with him, where they were spotted posing for photos on the field. Plus, her grandmother did say that Rumi is definitely an artist like her parents, and her big sis,
Rumi, who just made history. She's 7 years old. She just made history. I think, is it Billboard Hot 100? She beat her sister, Blue Ivy, because now she's on it at age 6. What does that mean to you? Tell us a little bit about Rumi and how excited she is.
Well, Rumi is amazing. She's an amazing artist, like painter and creator. And so, I mean, how could they be anything else growing up in that environment? That's all we talk about is creativity and fashion.
So why is Sir rarely seen as much as his sisters? Yes, there have been a few photos here and there on Instagram from Beyoncé, and we got a glimpse of the twins in Beyoncé's Renaissance World Tour film. Renaissance, a film by Beyoncé. We also caught a glimpse of Sir in a feature in Beyoncé's Black is King visual album, to whom she dedicated the album stating, "To my son, Sir Carter, and to all our sons and daughters, the sun and moon bow for you. You are the keys to the kingdom." But other than these rare occurrences, he is still not seen as much as his sisters. Well, his grandmother Tina Nos has previously opened up about his personality, revealing that unlike his sisters, Sir is far more reserved and quiet. But the same Tina also said that all of her grandchildren are creatives and they love artistic things.
Well, they're just, they creative stuff. They're all artists and,
But if they are all artistic, how come Sir isn't? Given the same exposure as his siblings, actually, the concern came up again after Beyoncé and Blue were both featured in her Good Morning America interview to promote Mufasa the Lion King in December. Blue spoke alongside her mom while Rumi made an adorable cameo at the end, but Rumi's twin Sir was missing from the interview, leading fans to wonder where he was. In addition, after Beyoncé's half performance, where Blue was also present, Rumi was spotted leaving with the rest of the family. She was captured on camera backstage with her dad Jay-Z, grandmother Tina, and Michelle Williams dressed in an all-white outfit, just like B and Blue wore on stage, prompting comments like, "Where is their son? They got him in a dungeon. Why are they so ashamed to show him? It's giving the other twins." Someone else also added, "I know it ain't none of our business, nor do I want to disrespect, but where does Sir Carter at, though?" Well, as far as the internet is concerned, the Carters are hiding Sir, because he allegedly has some sort of medical condition or a disability, and we've even had someone like Elia Banks allude to this when she once called out Beyoncé saying, "And stop hiding your son from the world, sis, people will find out sooner or later, and you're really going to look like a piece of ish for being ashamed of your own child." Now, what I do know is that Sir was born after Beyoncé required an emergency C-section when she experienced preeclampsia, which threatened the health of her unborn twins Rumi and Sir. According to Beyoncé, her pregnancy and delivery were extremely difficult, and one of the most challenging experiences of her life. She discussed how her body went through more than she ever thought it could, for example. She stated she weighed slightly over 218 lbs the day she gave birth to her twins, and she also said that throughout her pregnancy, she developed high blood pressure reportedly during labor. One of the baby's heartbeats stopped a few times, requiring a C-section. While Beyoncé didn't specifically mention which one of her twins experienced the heart issues, it has long been rumored that the twin in question was Sir, and people assume that the complications may have affected his health and his development. There have also been speculations about Sir Carter's possible autism, and while there is no official confirmation from Beyoncé and Jay-Z, some fans have taken it upon themselves to analyze his behavior and draw their own conclusions. Apparently, the symptoms were present in Beyoncé's Renaissance, a film by Beyoncé, and people were posting comments like this after watching That Boy Has Autism, and so does Rumi. The characteristics can be seen in the Renaissance movie. Sir doesn't come out because his disabilities are profound and easily recognized. They've been hiding that boy since he was 2. Several followers even went so far as to create a list of autistic traits that Sir allegedly exhibits, including a leg drag hand, flapping, staring at lights, and repetitive movements. Well, I know it is a bit invasive to be drawing such conclusions about anyone's child, but then again, people have said that if Sir is really autistic or has any other condition or disability, as Public figures Beyoncé and Jay-Z have a responsibility to use their platform to raise awareness about autism and other neurodivergent conditions. I don't know, guys. I don't know. Maybe Sir really is just a quiet kid who doesn't like crowds, but in your opinion, do you think they're hiding Sir because of some sort of medical condition? Because even if it's about him not liking crowds, don't you think there would be more pictures and videos of their time with him, just as a family member? I can't wait to know what you think, so drop those thoughts down below.